Salam alaikum, folks. Welcome to the digital age, where seeing is no longer believing. Remember the good old days when you could trust your own eyes? Yeah, me neither. Today, we're swimming in a sea of information, and frankly, most of it is garbage. We're talking fake news, manipulated images, and videos so real they'd make your mama cry. Remember those blurry Bigfoot videos, child's play? Now we've got deepfakes, AI-generated content that can make anyone say or do anything. Scary, right? Hold on to your hats, people, because things are about to get real fake. Let's break it down, fam. You might have heard the word deepfake thrown around a lot lately, but what does it actually mean? Why is everyone suddenly talking about it? And why does it seem to pop up everywhere from social media to the news? Well, let's take a closer look at what these things really are and why they're making such a big splash in our digital world. Imagine a computer program that's like that friend who can perfectly mimic anyone's voice. You know the one. They can sound just like your teacher, your favorite celebrity, or even your parents. But now, instead of just doing funny impressions, this program can actually generate a voice that sounds so real, you might not be able to tell the difference. It can take a few samples of someone talking and then say anything you want in their exact voice. It's like having a digital parrot, but way smarter and way more convincing. Except this program takes it a step further. It can create entire videos that look incredibly real, but are totally fabricated. Imagine watching a video of a famous actor saying something they never actually said, or seeing a politician in a video doing things they never did. The technology can swap faces, change voices, and even mimic gestures and expressions, all with a level of detail that can be almost impossible to spot with the naked eye. It's like Photoshop, but for video and way more advanced. These AI programs are trained on tons of real images and videos. They study thousands, sometimes millions of clips and photos to learn exactly how people look, move, and sound. The more data they get, the better they become at copying every little detail, right down to the way someone smiles or the unique way they say certain words. It's like giving the AI a massive library of human behavior to study so it can become an expert impersonator. Think of it like a chef learning a new recipe. They need to taste and experiment with different ingredients before they perfect the dish. The AI is doing something similar. It tries out different combinations of images, sounds, and movements, tweaking and adjusting until the final product is as close to the real thing as possible. Just like a chef might try a pinch more salt or a dash of spice, the AI keeps refining its creations until they're almost indistinguishable from reality. These AI chefs are doing the same thing, but instead of spices, they're using our faces, voices, and mannerisms. They mix and match features, blend together different expressions, and even adjust the way someone talks or moves. The result is a digital creation that can look and sound just like a real person, even if that person never actually did or said those things. It's a blend of art and science, with a dash of digital magic thrown in. The result? Deepfakes. Videos that are so convincing they could fool your own grandmother. These aren't just harmless pranks or funny internet memes. Deepfakes can be used to spread misinformation, create fake news, or even trick people into believing things that never happened. That's why it's so important to understand what they are, how they're made, and why we all need to be a little more skeptical about what we see and hear online. So next time you come across a video that seems just a little too wild to be true, remember, with deepfakes, seeing isn't always believing. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Hassan, this sounds like some sci-fi stuff. But hold up, because this is happening right now. Remember that video of Obama where he called Trump a total and complete dipstick? Yeah, that was a deepfake. We've also got virtual influencers like Lil Miquela racking up millions of followers on Instagram. She looks like a real person, but guess what? She's entirely computer generated. And it's not just celebrities and influencers. Deepfakes can be used to target regular people like you and me. Imagine someone creating a fake video of you saying or doing something you'd never do. Not cool, right? Now here's where things get really messy. Deepfakes are like rocket fuel for the misinformation fire. We're living in a time where anyone with an internet connection can become a publisher. And guess what? People are more likely to share shocking or outrageous content, even if it's not true. Social media platforms are like giant echo chambers. Algorithms are designed to show us content we're likely to engage with. So if you like watching cat videos, you'll see more cat videos. But if you start watching conspiracy theory videos, guess what? You're going down a rabbit hole, my friend. Hold up, there's actual science behind this madness. You might think the world has just gone off the rails, but researchers have been digging into why fake news seems to always have the upper hand. It's not just a hunch or a conspiracy theory. There's real data, real experiments, and real psychology at play here. So, let's break it down and see what's really going on beneath the surface. MIT researchers found that fake news spread 6 times faster than the truth. That's right, 6 times. Imagine you're scrolling through your feed and a wild, unbelievable story pops up. Before you know it, it's been shared, retweeted, and forwarded to hundreds, then thousands, then millions of people. The truth, meanwhile, is still tying its shoelaces trying to catch up. This isn't just a small difference. It's a massive gap, and it's happening every single day all around the world. It's kinda like that friend who always spreads gossip. The juicier the story, the faster it travels. We all know someone who can't resist passing along a wild rumor, especially if it's dramatic or shocking. That's exactly how fake news works online. The more outrageous or emotional the story, the more likely people are to hit that share button without even thinking twice. It's almost like we're hardwired to pass along the most sensational stuff, even if we're not sure it's true. Our brains are wired to pay attention to threats and negativity. This isn't just a modern problem, it's something that goes way back in our evolutionary history. Back in the day, being alert to danger kept us alive. If you heard a rumor about a predator nearby, you'd want to know about it, right? That instinct is still with us. Even though the predators now are often just shocking headlines or viral videos, it's a survival mechanism, folks. Our brains are basically programmed to prioritize anything that seems like a threat, even if it's just a story on our phone. That's why negative or alarming news grabs our attention so much more than boring everyday facts. It's not that we want to be fooled, it's just that our brains are trying to keep us safe, even if it means overreacting sometimes. So when we see a shocking headline or video, our alarm bells start ringing, and we just can't help but click. It's almost automatic. The more surprising or scary the news, the more irresistible it becomes. Social media platforms know this too. They're designed to keep us engaged, and nothing does that better than a bit of drama or controversy. That's why those wild stories always seem to be at the top of your feed. But here's the kicker. By the time the truth comes out, the damage is already done. Even if someone later posts a correction or the real facts, most people have already seen and shared the original fake story. It's like trying to unring a bell. You just can't. The false information sticks in people's minds, and it's really hard to change their opinions after the fact. The fake news has already spread like wildfire, and it's almost impossible to put out the flames. Once a story goes viral, it takes on a life of its own. Even if the truth eventually catches up, the original lie has already left its mark. That's why it's so important to pause, question, and double-check before sharing anything online. Because in the race between truth and lies, the lies are always sprinting ahead. Alright, enough doom and gloom. The digital world can feel overwhelming, but you're not powerless. In fact, you have more tools at your disposal than you might think. It's time to take control and become a digital detective. Someone who can spot the fakes, question the suspicious, and help others do the same. It's time to fight back, people. We're not just passive consumers of information. We can be active defenders of the truth. With a little bit of know-how and a dash of curiosity, you can outsmart even the sneakiest deepfakes and misinformation campaigns. So, how do you become a digital detective? Here are some practical tips to help you spot those deepfakes and misleading images that are floating around online. These skills aren't just for tech experts. Anyone can learn them, and they're more important now than ever. First up, check for wonky eye movement. Deepfakes often struggle to replicate the natural way people blink or move their eyes. If you notice someone in a video barely blinking, or their eyes seem to move in a robotic or unnatural way, that's a big red flag. Real people blink at irregular intervals, and their eyes react to light and emotion. Deepfakes, not so much. So look closely. Do the eyes look weird? Are they too shiny, too still, or just a little bit off? Sometimes the eyes in a deepfake video might not quite match the rest of the face, or they might reflect light in a strange way. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Next, pay attention to the lighting. Lighting is one of the hardest things for deepfake technology to get right. If the shadows on a person's face don't match the direction of the light in the room, or if their face seems to glow unnaturally, that's a clue you might be looking at a fake. Inconsistent lighting or shadows can be a dead giveaway. For example, if one side of the face is brightly lit, but the rest of the room is dark, or if the shadows move strangely as the person moves, that's a sign the video might have been manipulated. Deepfakes often miss these subtle details. Is something off about the way the light hits their face? Take a moment to really look. Sometimes the skin tone might shift, or the edges of the face might blur when the person moves. These are all signs that the video could be a deepfake. Don't be afraid to pause the video and look at it frame by frame. Deepfakes can sometimes glitch for just a split second. Catching these moments can help you spot the fake. And hey, reverse image search is your friend. If you come across a suspicious photo or video thumbnail, you can use tools like Google Images or TinEye to see where else that image has appeared online. This can help you figure out if the image has been taken out of context or used in a misleading way. If you find a suspicious image, just upload it to Google Images or TinEye to see if it's been used elsewhere. Sometimes you'll discover that a so-called breaking news photo is actually years old, or from a completely different event. This is a quick and easy way to check the authenticity of what you're seeing. Share this tip with your friends and family too. The more people know how to check images, the harder it is for misinformation to spread. Oh, and fact check. Don't just take things at face value, especially if they seem shocking or too good to be true. Take a few minutes to verify the information before you share it. Use websites like Snopes or factcheck.org to verify information before you believe it. These sites are dedicated to debunking false claims and can help you separate fact from fiction. Remember, being a digital detective isn't about being paranoid. It's about being smart, careful, and helping to keep the internet a little bit safer for everyone. Remember that time you saw a video of yourself singing Beyoncé on karaoke night? No? Well, in the age of deepfakes, that could easily become a reality. Or should I say, a fake reality. My point is, don't believe everything you see or hear online, even if it seems legit. Especially if it's a shocking video involving a famous person or, God forbid, yourself. Ask yourself, does this make sense? Who benefits from spreading this information? A little bit of skepticism can go a long way. Look, AI is a powerful tool. It has the potential to do a lot of good in the world, like diagnosing diseases and fighting climate change. But it's up to us, the people, to make sure it's used responsibly. We need to start thinking about the ethical implications of this technology. What happens when anyone can create a convincing fake video? How do we protect ourselves from malicious actors? It's time to have a serious conversation about the future of truth and trust in the digital age. Because if we don't, we're all going to get played. Alright folks, it's time to wrap this up. The future may seem bleak, but there's still hope. We have the power to fight back against the tide of misinformation. How? By becoming more informed and critical thinkers. So, educate yourself. Learn about deepfakes and how they're made. Be skeptical, question everything you see and hear online. Think before you share. Don't contribute to the spread of misinformation. And support ethical tech. Advocate for responsible AI development and use. Remember, knowledge is power. Let's use that power wisely. Peace out.